It is a sunny Sunday afternoon here in Miami, Florida, as we've got the Albuquerque Vipers squaring off against the Miami Dolphins. Albuquerque victorious last week, meanwhile Miami was not. And Albuquerque's win was a pretty good game, actually, especially for the very first game of the season. Thursday night football, the Vipers win by 7 against San Francisco, and obviously now they're going to be squaring off against Miami. Curtis Williams in his second year, year one was disappointing. He's been a solid quarterback throughout his career so far, as he spent the first few years with the Saints, won the Super Bowl with them actually as a backup quarterback 5 years ago now, and some would say he got his job stolen from him by Matt Hasselbeck and that he should have been the rightful starter. Either way, New Orleans won a Super Bowl and then he's getting himself a shot down in Miami, but they went 3-13 a season ago. Maybe Miami's just that bad, or maybe Curtis Williams isn't that great of a quarterback, because that Saints team was incredible and I think almost any quarterback could have thrived in that situation. So he's going to have a chance to try to prove himself today, at least against these Albuquerque Vipers. Koch is going to be kicking us off as this game is underway. Brandon Gamble on the return. He's the team's #1 wide receiver, as well as kick and punt returner. He gets an okay return out to the 21. Bring it on back to the 11, though, after a holding call. And now Gamble slow to get up as he's grabbing at his shoulder, and he's going to have to check out of the game for the Dolphins. So they're going to start off coming out in the I formation, handing it off to Henderson, the second-year running back who had a really good first 6 games of the season last year before getting knocked out with an injury for the rest of the year. So he's really looking to build on that and recover from this injury. Brandon Gamble won't be returning for today's game, so already Miami taking a hit, and then a false start makes 3rd and 2, 3rd and 7. Now off the play fake, over the middle, Johnny Johnson, the former Bronco and Texan, now in his second season in Miami, coming up clutch on 3rd down. Out in the I formation again, they're going to hand this one off to Henderson, and he takes that one for a few yards. Williams firing this one to the right side, caught in traffic by Lake Jones, the tight end, coming up big there, getting them in the Vipers territory. Toss to the left for Lamar Henderson, and James able to trip him up after he picks up 6. They give him the football again. This time he takes it to the right side, getting just past the 25-yard line. I formation here off the play fake, quick throw over the middle is going to fall incomplete. Now they're going to hand this one off to Johnny Johnson. He takes it up the middle, only picking up about 3 yards. It's going to make it 3rd down, and it just got a little bit longer as they now suffered their second false start penalty of the drive. Still in the I formation on 3rd and long. Williams throwing this one into the flat. It's going to be caught by the rookie fullback, but shy of the sticks. And after a nice methodical drive downfield for Miami, they're going to be forced to settle for just 3 points. So here's this Vipers offense on the field now. Jake Gordon, the second-year running back, had 99 yards a week ago against San Francisco, and they're going to give it to him on the first play of the game. But our star center, Chris Diamond, he's going to have to check out. 3rd down and 3 after that run. Cross looking to throw for the first time today. Moving to his left, floating that one over the middle for Vaughan Lewis, and he's going to come down with it despite the tight coverage. That's going to move the chains. Luckily, it's nothing too serious for Chris Diamond, and he will return to the game shortly. Off the play fake, now cross rolling to his right, floating this one deep downfield, up top for Vaughan Lewis, and just like that, the Vipers are cooking in Miami territory. Handoff goes to Gordon. He's going to cut this one to the left side, tripped up after picking up 4. Give it to him again. He's going to take it up the gut, and just about 3 yards there. 3rd down and 3, cross-stepping up in the pocket, throwing this one to Gordon in the flat, but he threw it high, throwing off the running back's momentum, and he's actually going to get taken down in the backfield for a loss. We're still in field goal range, though. Kick is up and good from 50. He might have been able to make that one from 60. That's going to tie this game up now at 3 apiece. Now Lamar Henderson, as he's spinning defenders out of their socks here. Big run to the left side, and Justin Williams a little shaken up on that play. The Vipers secondary down kind of bad right now. Jake Gordon got hurt last week against the Niners, and he's going to be out for about a quarter of the season, and now our number 2 cornerback goes down. Toss play to the left for Henderson. He's going to get brought down a few yards shy of the sticks, bringing up third down. Give it to him again, and he's going to get brought down inches short of the first down marker. Miami's going to punt. Offset I formation, and Orlando Cross is looking to throw out of it. Rolling to his right, throwing this one on the move. Caught by Gordon. Jake Gordon down the right sideline. Nobody's going to catch him. He is gone. That's an 80-yard touchdown. A one-play drive for the Vipers, and Jake Gordon showing off those great hands. I talked about him last week being that every down back, and even though it was only first down, he's showing that he's got the hands to catch it on pretty much any down. Miami's going to be faced with an early third down and their ensuing drive, but deep downfield is Nick Newman, the other tight end, and once again, they're going to be cooking in our territory. Run to the right here for Lamar Henderson, fighting his way through tackles, gets across the 35. Here's an update on Justin Williams. He sprained his elbow and is going to be out for the rest of the game. And I'm starting to be a little bit concerned about this secondary. We got our top two cornerbacks out. Jordan Babineau, we saw him get smoked last week. I'm really nervous putting him on the outside. If he gets smoked in the slot like that, and now a pass over the middle is going to be caught. I'm talking about our secondary possibly being an issue. Scratch out the possibility. It seems to be Paul Williams with a great reception over the middle. I thought that was going to be picked by Javon Anthony at first, but no, instead it's going to be a touchdown for Miami, and we're all going to be tied up yet again. Cross looking to throw here, but going back across his body for his fullback, Ron White, and he's going to hold this one at the 34-yard line. Send Lewis in motion, handoff goes to Gordon on the draw. He takes it up the middle for a gain of 4. Nearing the 2-minute warning, but first we've got to convert this third down. Unable to do so as the Dolphins send the cornerback blitz, and we got a punt. So now with just over 2 minutes left to go, Curtis Williams trying to push this offense downfield. How about that for a chunk play? Nick Newman with the reception at midfield. John Kelly, the last line of defense. Williams has all day in the pocket to throw, firing this one over the middle for Jones, and they're really moving the ball right now. Sending that heat, but he's still able to get the pass out to Jones yet again, who runs the exact same route. They're going to be cooking at the 20-yard line now, and now Lamar Henderson takes it right up the gut. This defense is struggling. Here's a free play for Miami. Pass is going to be broken up, but it's not going to matter as they caught Barron Cleveland. They snapped the ball before he could get into position. This run's going to go down in the backfield, 2nd and goal. Now they're going to be spreading things out, throwing on the move for Paul Williams, and that's touchdown number 2 for him now on the game as the defenders in the secondary there got mixed up, and you're starting to see the lack of experience with some of these depth players back there. Miami recapturing the lead, and I wasn't really expecting this from this offense that only put up 10 points a week ago. Cross rolling to his right, directing Vaughan Lewis downfield, firing it to him at the last second. He pulls out the spin move, rumbling down that right sideline, and that's probably where his biggest weakness is going to be showing off. It's that 68 speed of his. Nonetheless, it's still going to be a big play for the Vipers. Now Cross looking for Phillips for 6, but it's going to be broken up. Going 5 wide now, Cross dropping back to throw under some pressure, gets it out to Jamarcus Ward over the middle, who had to come back for it and committed pass interference to do so. Penalty's going to be accepted, so instead of 3rd and 10, we get a redo 2nd down. Cross stepping up into the pocket here, floating that one over the middle for Vaughan Lewis. Cross got walloped on that play. Luckily, he's able to get up, but Lewis, he also able to get up, but a lot slower there, and he's going to have to check out of the game now. 20 seconds left to go in the half. Cross looking to throw. Dumping this one off in the flat for Gordon, and he's going to pick up a few yards, and the Vipers are going to use their last time out. 14 seconds left. We got to be careful here. Cross rolling to his left. He's going to take this one himself. That's going to be a Vipers touchdown, tying this game up at 17 points now. No matter what score it is, it gets tied at some point, and this is turning out to be a little bit more of an entertaining game than perhaps many people thought going into it. So now it's time for the Vipers to try to dominate this second half. Miami stuck with them so far today, but I would say we're definitely the better team, and it's time for us to start acting like it. Nice run up the middle there by Gordon. He's going to pick up the 1st down. Miami's going to back off here. Catch is going to be made in the flat by Trey Francis, and the tight end picks up 8. Handoff goes to Gordon now, and he's going to pick up a 1st down. I feel like he could have got a little bit more. but very quickly we're going to be faced with another third down situation, and that pass intended for Ward is going to be incomplete. 4th and 7 at midfield, and we're going to punt. Handoff goes to Henderson. He has some great blocking and a touchdown-saving tackle made by John Kelly right there. That could have been really bad. Now Curtis Williams pump faking, and that's going to make it an incomplete pass there. Nice job with the pressure. 3rd down and 9 deep in their own territory. Williams is going to dump this one over the middle for his tight end Newman, who's going to be well shy of the sticks, and now it's their turn to punt the football. Looking to run the ball now. Jake Gordon's going to take this run right up the middle, and he's been having a pretty tough going so far today, not picking up a whole lot so far. 3rd down and 7 for Orlando. Crosses now. He pump fakes and is sacked. Maybe he should have just thrown it there instead, and we got to punt the football yet again. Henderson on the carry, taken down for a very short gain, but it's beep on back as Lorenzo Perry, the former Viper, gets caught holding. Now Williams airing this one out to the left side. He's got Paul Williams, his 3rd catch of the game, and it's going to be his 3rd touchdown. It doesn't matter if it was 2nd down and 20, as he burnt everyone on that left side, and he's having a career game right now. Orlando cross-firing this one to the right side for Trey Francis. That's a nice chunk play right there by the offense as we are trying to tie this game up yet again. Play action. Cross is going to throw this one in the flat for Ron White, the fullback, rumbling down the sideline. He's going to get brought down at the 37-yard line. Gordon in the backfield. He's going to run out into the flat. Cross looking to throw it to him, and he's going to have the catch, but just shy of the 1st down marker. They're going to say it's 4th down in inches, and the offense remains on the field. Jake Gordon with the 4th down conversion right there, keeping this drive alive for Albuquerque. Malecki in the backfield, and we're going to give him the football. Normally just a return man. He gets the carry here and doesn't pick up too much. Another 3rd down situation. Cross has time, rolling to his left, throwing that one on the move. Pass is going to get tipped up into the air and fall incomplete. So we're going to bring out John Hall for the 2nd time today. Or actually not John Hall. I'm going way back. Dang. It's all those TikToks I'm making. It's Koch. Koch is our kicker, and he's going to nail that field goal right there. Run to the left by Henderson, and he's going to pick up about 7 yards, making it 3rd down and 3. They're going to give it to him again, weaving his way through some traffic, breaking out of a tackle, and he gets out to the 40-yard line as this Vipers defense continues to struggle and continues to get hurt now as another member of the secondary has to leave the game. Williams firing this one to the left side. It's going to be caught by the other Williams. It's Paul who breaks up out of tackles. I don't even think you can say that. We didn't even attempt to tackle him. Paul Williams has 4 catches on the game and 4 touchdowns. Everything Curtis Williams has thrown has basically gone to Paul Williams. I haven't even heard of this guy before this game, and now he's out here just destroying this Vipers defense, and now the offense makes their first big mistake of the game. Cross picked off there by Gamble. Luckily, Lamar James will be back soon, but he's not out there on the field right now. We basically got one starting member of our secondary that's out there, and Johnny Johnson now. It's his turn for a touchdown. At least it wasn't Paul Williams, I guess, but I mean, a one-play drive. I know we gave them a short field, but man, this is getting bad right now. Trouble in Miami. Now we're down by 18 in the 4th quarter, and we've been trying to establish this run game, but it's time to start throwing the football. There's Vaughan Lewis back in the game. Nice to see him make that catch on the right side. Now cross going deep here for Jamarcus Ward, and he's got him. He burnt his man one-on-one. That's exactly what the Vipers needed. Looking to go for 2 now to make it a 10-point game. Cross moving to his left, throwing this one at the last second. Nearly picked off, and it's going to fall incomplete. So now the defense has got to get a stop, and they do, as Miami just runs the ball 3 times in a row. And we got some pretty good field position now after we pin them back deep in their own territory with that stop. Cross looking to go deep for Phillips. He can't hold on to that one, plus he probably would have been out of bounds. Less than 2 minutes to go in the game. Firing this one over the middle. Incomplete pass, but flags fly as they're going to get Miami's secondary for pass interference on Larry Fitzgerald. A minute 55 now left to go. Cross-firing that one over the middle for Gordon, and they're going to get him down at the goal line. Albuquerque is going to be hurrying things up now. Cross wants to throw for it. Quick throw there to Jimmy Andrews, and the rookie's got his first career touchdown, but we're still going to be down by 5. Out to attempt the onside kick, and it's not going to be recovered by us. Instead, it's going to be recovered by who else but Paul Williams. This man has been killing us so far today. All right, defense, you got to get us a stop now. As a nice tackle there after a 2-yard run. We use our first timeout, giving it to the rookie fullback, and he's not going to pick up a whole lot. The Vipers use another timeout. A minute and a half left to go in the game. Here's third down. Lamar Henderson taken down just past the line of scrimmage, and the Vipers use their final timeout. So out for a 51-yard field goal attempt, and it's going to split the uprights, but it's still just an 8-point game. So after a good kick return, we've got some solid field position. Can we take advantage of it? Nice catch by Ward over the middle to pick up the first down. Cross looking to throw, floating this one to the right side. And Vaughan Lewis can't bring that one in as there were 2 defenders on him. 4th down and 15, obviously we're going for it. Cross has got time, floating this one to the end zone, looking to go all the way for Jamarcus Ward, and it's going to be broken up. 2 defenders in the vicinity, and Miami's going to pull off a huge upset here, 41-33. What a win by them. Curtis Williams showing off his full potential. Paul Williams absolutely destroying us, and can't say that was an outcome that this team was expecting. Obviously, I would say we're still a better team. Obviously, they were the better team today. Our defense couldn't stop anything. Cross had over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. Obviously, you never want to throw an interception like he did there. That would be the biggest thing against him. And also the ground game. I mean, after 99 yards last week, Jake Gordon could only get 27. He was a big receiving threat in today's game, though, bringing in one of Cross's 3 passing touchdowns, and also led the team in receptions and receiving yards. The offensive line actually played all right, too, but the defense couldn't stop anything. I mean, that was an embarrassing effort, both, when it comes to running and passing. They couldn't stop either one. All right, so let's take a look at some other action that took place in week 2. Dallas gets their first win of the season. It comes in overtime. The rookie quarterback Johnson tossed 3 interceptions, but they were still able to win the game. Cleveland, just like the Vipers today, not much of a running game. Indianapolis, they might be going back to the Super Bowl this year and maybe to win it this time. Obviously, the Vikings are not a good team. They had the first overall pick a season ago, but still losing 37-0 is embarrassing, and Indianapolis showing off how good they are. And now the defending Super Bowl champions get shut out 20-0 against the Houston Texans. The Big Ben era in Green Bay not off to the best start as they're 0-2. The Redskins are going to fall to the Falcons in another overtime game here this week, 26-20. John Owens didn't do a whole lot. Shannon Pleasant in his first year with Washington, 2 touchdowns and a pick in this one. As these are 2 of the better teams in the NFC, and I think this game right here in week 2 could really affect playoff seedings at the end of the year. Seattle puts up 37 points on Arizona. Vince Young going back into MVP form that he was a couple of seasons ago, 200 yards and 4 passing touchdowns. The Niners are going to fall to 0-2 now after losing a close one against New York. Phillip Rivers with 3 touchdowns. And despite their 0-2 start, I still think the Niners are a very good team. And I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to be a pain for us later in the year. Another overtime game here as San Diego defeats Carolina. They've lost by 3 points back-to-back weeks. Now, the Panthers could easily be 2-0. Instead, they're 0-2 as Eli Manning and the Chargers get it done. And that's going to be a wrap on today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leaving a like is always appreciated. And until next time, this has been Jeffrey, reminding you to stay moist.